I'm Shannon Ogden with your Denver 7 Now update. For those of you unhappy with our Colorado's growth, you may be pleased to know we are now down one resident. Former Illinois governor and apprentice contestant Rod Blagojevich has just walked out of the Inglewood Federal Correctional Facility, a free man. Convicted of trying to sell former President Obama's Senate seat, Blagojevich once saw his approval ratings drop to 7%. Well, when he arrived in Littleton in 2012 to begin what was supposed to be a 14-year sentence, he drove right past the prison actually and stopped by Freddy's Steakburgers to take pictures with fans. He was granted clemency today by President Trump, who says Blago has been through enough and should go back home to his family.
Very far from his children. They're growing older. They're going to high school now, and they rarely get to see their father outside of an orange uniform. I saw that, and I did commute his sentence.
The former governor's attorneys claim that during his time in Littleton, he really turned his life around. Court documents show he joined a band in prison called the Jailhouse Rockers, which sadly had to break up after a member was released from prison. He also apparently taught civics and leadership while inside. Add Amy Klobuchar to the list of presidential candidates in Colorado this week. The Minnesota senator really has been riding a wave of support since finishing third in New Hampshire. She'll speak in Denver on Thursday. A Littleton woman was really just trying to help her family by prepaying for her funeral. And tonight, that funeral home she chose is long gone, and so I'm afraid to ease her money. Contact 7's Liz Gilardi is on it tonight.
But I do have 2 kids and 5 grandkids and 5 great-grandkids.
Take a look around. You can tell Donna Lucero is proud of her family.
The kids all say, "Don't make Grandma mad. She'll take you off the wall of fame."
Is that what they call it?
Her wall of fame, her reasons why she wanted to plan ahead for something we usually avoid talking about. She didn't want her family to worry, so she planned and prepaid for her funeral.
Yeah, a man came over, got me signed up, took my check, and that was it. I didn't go to their place. He came here. Yeah, it was 2014 I did this.
But Donna decided to call recently just to make sure everything was okay.
And you know it's disconnected.
The phone number for Gordon Funeral and Cremation Services is no longer working. We checked with the Colorado Department of Regulatory Affairs, and the license for that business expired last year. Donna showed us her receipt. She paid $937 for a cremation, and she worries that money is gone.
I live from, more or less paycheck to paycheck. So yeah, that hurts, but I didn't think there was much I could do about it. Yeah. Other people have been taken for a lot more than that. I see it on your channel. It's sad.
Our Contact 7 crew went to the address on her paperwork just to see if we could find out anything else about the business. We were surprised when we ended up in the middle of a Littleton neighborhood. No sign of any funeral home. Donna thought she was planning ahead, taking away that worry. Now she wonders if she'll have the money to pay for funeral services again.
I thought about it, but I have to save up the money first, because I think it's going to be more than that.
Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
And continuing our theme of unexpected closures, the Aspen Grove Shopping Center in Littleton also is trying to right a wrong after a photography studio there closed without giving families their photos. Portrait Innovation shuttered every location nationwide with little to no notice in late last year. In fact, they bolted so quickly, there are still stacks of family photos, 200 deep, just sitting inside. Aspen Grove, which also did not realize the store was closing, has now contacted owners and says photos are available for pickup. And let's pour one out for Max's Wine Dive in Governor's Park. This often packed restaurant went out of business unexpectedly over the weekend. Max's blames the recent minimum wage hike, high food costs, and labor shortage. Considering it is just across the street from the Denver 7 studios, we certainly had plenty of encounters with the excellent wait staff, and we're sad to see this one go. From the First Alert Weather Center, let's take a look at the forecast. Light snow on Wednesday, and then, my friends, we get a bona fide reprieve until the more snow comes early next week. But that is it, and let's enjoy this while we can. Thank you for watching this Denver 7 Now update, and make sure to download the Denver 7 app for your smartphone to get breaking news and alerts around the clock. I'm Shannon Ogden.